We are joined by Dominican University following a tough 5-set loss. Going from left to right, we have Nick Timrick, Zach Sin, David DeMarco, Luke Spicer, and head coach Patrick Jobu.
No.
Dan.
We're close.
2 weeks in a row.
We're fine. Damn it, Phil.
Dan Polakowski. Coach, if you would, open with a statement.
Yeah, I mean, that was everything we could have asked for in a match. That was a quality opponent. I think they had 5 All-Americans on the team nominated, awarded last night, and they came out and they gave us everything, and we gave them everything we had too, and it was just a back and forth, phenomenal match, and that's what you want to see in a national semifinal. So hats off to them. They're a great team. That's the best team we've seen all year. And I thought we were right there. We obviously had our opportunities, and there's nothing to hang our head about. That was just a great match.
Brought 4 seniors in. 3 of you guys have been with the program since year 1. Just talk about the experience getting here and kind of the legacy and what you see Dominican University men's volleyball doing moving forward. Each one of you.
Starting with me?
Yeah.
All right. Our first year was a bit bumpy just because we were a new program. As years went on, we started to gain experience and knew what to do in certain situations. Last year's team was a milestone, making it to the tournament, to the Elite 8. Unfortunately, we lost in that. This year's team, our goal was to make it back to the tournament, which we did with the experience from last year, and we wanted to make it to the national championship and win. Fortunately, it didn't go our way tonight, but it's been a hell of a ride. It's been a fun 5 years.
Yeah, I say this to everybody that I describe Dominican volleyball to. There's never been a team and a program as special as ours, and I truly believe that from the bottom of my heart. The way we play, the way that we represent Dominican University, the traditions that we have, and how we play for each other, how we play as a family, it's something special to be a part of, and I'm just privileged, and it's such an honor to be such a part of such a great program and great school.
David.
So when we were all getting recruited way back in high school, Dan Ames, the old coach, came to us and pitched us this 4-year plan, which ended with the national championship, obviously. So to get here and to be competing there in 5 years, from starting a program of 18 freshmen who were playing against 22, 23-year-old men, is really just an honor, and I'm so incredibly proud. Seeing some of the alumni in the stands, it really truly is a family, and just having that and knowing that we can adapt to any situation is, I'm really excited to start watching what the future holds.
Luke, as the young guy, what they started and what you came into and helped escalate to you.
I mean, right off the bat, what sold me was the family that they had instantly. And it just grew. We had new guys come in, especially this year when we graduated 12 guys from last year and a new head coach. And they're absolutely a part of the family and always will be. So, yeah.
Luke, you had 4, what was it? I think it was 8 kills off the top of my head in the 4th set.
1 chip 2.
Yeah, just tell me, that was, you were trying to carry the team there. Tell me about kind of the difference 4th and 5th set, and perhaps if they were you down individually, were they able to wear you guys down as a team, if at all?
I don't think it was necessarily that. I mean, they're a phenomenal team, and we knew that we were going to give it everything that we had. Tomorrow, if we made it, didn't matter. We wanted tonight, and they are incredibly sound at every position. So they just ended up being the better team tonight.
Yeah, Coach, what is your perspective? I mean, it was, again, that close of a margin.
Looking at the box score, I think they ran 15 guys at us. So I thought we did a tremendous job, and we took out a lot of the options, and their offense is phenomenal. And for them to have to go that deep in the bench to find different ways to beat us, I mean, we stopped the first wave, we stopped the second wave, we stopped the third. I think they finally got to maybe, they found some success on the Vic at the really late in the fifth set, and and we knew there was a lot of things a lot of weapons that they had, and our guys just kept responding, and we tried to be just 2 points better than them in every set, and man, we were darn close.
Yeah, Nick, I mean, you guys came out on fire, but I would have thought that after that first set, did something change? I guess maybe they started swinging more outside. I thought you were particularly very dominant and impactful first set plus.
Yeah, I think it just came down to them adjusting to us, because we always go in with the game plan, stick to it no matter what. If set goes our way, set doesn't go our way, we're going to stick to the game plan and stay level-headed. Like Coach said, they sent in 15 guys just to figure out the winning lineup, and once they figured it out, unfortunately it didn't go our way. But yeah, forcing them to adjust to us, you can't be mad about it. We played our game, played our tempo, and just didn't fall our way.
Yeah, Coach, I guess the same thing for Ethan. Ethan, probably first set and a half was ball of fire. If you felt at all, what adjustment did they make on him, or perhaps did he just get worn down?
Yeah, and Ethan's been incredible all season long, and he came out and he was phenomenal for a good chunk of that match, and we asked him to carry a heavy load just like we asked a lot of these guys, and that's just a really deep team, and us being a fifth-year program, it's hard to have that depth, but these guys went out and battled, and I think if we would had another set, who knows how it would have gone. But those are two teams, and it's unfortunate somebody had to lose. But it was a heck of a match to watch.
And Luke, last thing from me. So my eyes did not deceive me. You did chip or lose to. Just tell me about that sequence, and then you decided to keep playing without a mouthpiece. I don't know if that was an option given to you, if it was allowed.
Yeah, I kind of just chasing after a ball, hit the ground. Felt it pop. Looked down and my tooth's on the ground. I mean, when you're in the Final Four, you're kind of going to play through whatever comes your way. So, yeah.
And I think this is probably one of the least of his worries. I mean, all these guys can attest. They've been banged up all year and playing through a lot of injuries. And I mean, he came in with a back, a knee, and adding a tooth. Timrick hurt his knee there at one point. Jack rolled an ankle, I think. So. I mean, but they just kept going out there, and the adrenaline and the willpower was amazing to watch.
Guys, 2 years in a row now, Stevens. Talk about that. I mean, it's amazing. It's that far away, school on the East Coast, but it seems to be there's a little bit of a rivalry brewing between you guys and Stevens. You played them in the regular season last year, beat them. They knocked you out in the Elite Eight. Didn't play them during the regular season this year. You get them here in the Final Four, and they beat you. Talk a little bit about that rivalry that you guys have with them now.
Well, I think it's kind of funny because last year, we lost on a Timrick block that landed about 3 inches out of bounds. Every time we played Stevens since we were probably juniors, it's been neck and neck, and so it's just really kind of exciting. This is this national powerhouse that has a national championship. They're Final Four every year. For us as this small Midwest school that nobody really knew of before we kind of started getting going last year, to be competing with them on a year in and year out is really just exciting and kind of awesome. Shows what we've helped build here.
And we have nothing but respect for them. They're a great program. Right now they might have a 2-0 head-to-head against us, but I'm fully confident that the guys that are still going to be here next year, that if we meet again, we'll take it to them.
First of all, guys, congratulations. And Coach, what was your words to your team after tonight's match, and especially to the seniors?
Obviously I'm the new guy up here, so I kind of let them talk a little bit. But I just wanted to remind them how special this year has been overall. I mean, we had some struggles through some of it, and but through all of it, the guys stuck together, and they've had each other's backs the entire time. And we talk about being a family, and these guys really showed it day in and day out. And we just have nothing to be mad about, upset about, or anything. I mean, obviously, we're not happy with the result of the match, but I mean, we came out and we played as hard as we could, and I mean, we represented tonight, and you know, I mean that's all we could ask for.
One last thing that I have, just because it should be said, being in Springfield last year and making it back to the tournament this year, just wanted to thank Carthage, NCAA, and ABCA, Moulton, putting on an amazing event that's really fun to be a part of. So,
All right. Thank you very much.